Hey there, moneymakers and world changers. Welcome to Your Channel Name, where we make finance fun, simple, and get this, good for the planet. Today, we're diving into something super exciting, sustainable investing. That's right, how you can make your money work for causes you care about, like saving the environment, supporting communities, or fighting for a better future, all while growing your wealth. Sounds like a win-win, right? Stick with me for the next hour and a half, and I'll show you how to do it, with some jaw-dropping stories of entrepreneurs who've made millions by investing in a better world. Plus, we'll break it all down in plain English. No finance degree required. Let's get started. So, what the heck is sustainable investing? Don't worry, it's not some fancy Wall Street jargon. It's just a way of putting your money into companies or projects that do good for the world while still aiming to make a profit. Think of it like planting a seed. You're growing your wealth, but you're also growing a better future. Sustainable investing usually focuses on three big areas, called ESG for short. That stands for environmental, social, and governance. Let's break it down. Environmental. This is about investing in stuff that helps the planet. Think solar energy, clean water projects, or companies making electric cars. It's like giving Mother Earth a big hug with your wallet. Social. This is about people. Investing in companies that treat their workers well, support diversity, or help communities, like building schools or affordable housing. Governance. This is about how companies are run. You're looking for businesses that are honest, transparent, and don't pull shady stuff like bribing officials or hiding their taxes. Why does this matter? Because your money has power. Every dollar you invest is like a vote for the kind of world you want to live in. Want cleaner air? Invest in renewable energy. Want fair workplaces? Support companies that treat their people right. And here's the best part. You don't have to choose between doing good and making money. Sustainable investing can be profitable. In fact, studies show that ESG-focused investments often perform just as well as, or better than, traditional investments. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but isn't it complicated? Nope. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get started, even if you've never invested a dime before. But first, let's talk about why sustainable investing is such a big deal and meet some rockstar entrepreneurs who've made it work. Picture this. It's 2050 and the world's a mess. Pollution's choking our cities, climate change is wreaking havoc, and inequality is through the roof. Scary, right? But here's the flip side. We can change that future, starting today with the money in our pockets. Sustainable investing isn't just about feeling good, it's about fixing real problems. Climate change, poverty, unfair workplaces, these are things we can tackle by choosing where our money goes. Here's a crazy stat. In 2024 alone, over $1 trillion was poured into sustainable investments worldwide. That's a 1 with 12 zeros. People are waking up to the idea that their money can do more than just sit in a bank account. It can make a difference. And businesses are listening. Companies that ignore sustainability are starting to lose customers, employees, and even investors. Meanwhile, those that care about the planet and people, they're thriving. Let's talk about a real-life example. Ever heard of Patagonia? It's that outdoor clothing brand that's all about saving the planet. Their founder, Yvon Chouinard, is a total legend. Back in the 1970s, he started Patagonia because he loved climbing and wanted gear that didn't trash the environment. But he went way beyond that. Patagonia uses recycled materials, donates 1% of its sales to environmental causes, and even tells customers, don't buy this jacket to fight overconsumption. Crazy, right? Here's the kicker. Patagonia is not just a feel-good story, it's a money-making machine. In 2022, Yvon gave away the entire company, worth $3 billion, to a trust and nonprofit to fight climate change. But even before that, Patagonia was raking in over $1 billion a year in sales. Another awesome example, Elon Musk and Tesla. Yeah, I know, Elon's a polarizing guy, but hear me out. Back in 2003, he bet big on electric cars when everyone thought gas guzzlers would rule forever. Tesla wasn't just about making cool cars. It was about cutting carbon emissions and fighting climate change. Investors who got in early Like those who bought Tesla stock at $7 in 2010 saw it skyrocket to over $400 by 2021. That's life-changing money, all while pushing for a cleaner planet. These stories show us something powerful. Sustainable investing isn't just for tree huggers or billionaires. It's for anyone who wants to make money and make a difference. So, how do you get in on this? Let's break it down step by step. All right, let's get practical. You don't need to be a Wall Street wizard to start sustainable investing. Whether you've got $100 or $100,000, there's a way to make your money work for good causes. Here's your beginner-friendly guide to getting started, broken into 5 easy steps. Step 1. Know your values. First things first, figure out what matters to you. Are you passionate about clean energy, ending poverty, supporting ethical businesses? Your values will guide where you put your money. For example, if you're all about saving the oceans, you might invest in companies working on plastic-free packaging or sustainable fishing. Write down your top 3 causes. Seriously, grab a pen right now. This will keep you focused. Step 2. Research sustainable investments. Next, do a little homework. But don't worry, it's not like high school math. You're looking for investments labeled as ESG funds, green bonds, or impact investments. These are funds or projects designed to do good while making money. You can find them through investment apps like Robinhood, Wealthfront, or Betterment, which often have filters for sustainable options. Or check out ETFs, exchange-traded funds, like the iShares ESG MSCI USA Leaders ETF. Sounds fancy, but it's just a bundle of stocks from companies that score high on ESG. Pro tip, look for funds with clear reports on their impact. For example, some funds will tell you exactly how much carbon they've reduced or how many jobs they've created. Websites like Morningstar or Sustainalytics rate investments based on their ESG performance. It's like a report card for how good a company is for the world. Step 3. Start small and diversify. You don't need a ton of cash to start. Many apps let you invest with as little as $10. The key is to diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your money across different ESG funds or companies, like one in clean energy, one in healthcare, and one in ethical tech. That way, if one doesn't do well, the others can balance it out. Think of it like ordering a pizza with different toppings. You get a little bit of everything. Step 4. Work with a financial advisor, optional. If all this feels overwhelming, you can team up with a financial advisor who specializes in sustainable investing. They're like your personal money coach, helping you pick the best options for your goals. Look for advisors certified in ESG investing. Many offer free consultations. Or if you're a DIY type, stick with those user-friendly apps we mentioned. Step 5. Track your impact and profits. Once you've invested, keep an eye on 2 things, your money and your impact. Most ESG funds send regular updates on how your investments are doing, like how many tons of CO2 you've helped avoid or how many communities you've supported. Plus, you'll see your portfolio grow over time. It's like watching your garden bloom, except it's your bank account and the planet. Now, let's pause for a quick reality check. Investing always has risks, sustainable or not. Prices can go up and down, and you might not make millions overnight. But by starting small, diversifying, and sticking with it, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. And you're helping the world while you're at it. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, let's get inspired with some real-life stories of entrepreneurs who've turned sustainable investing into massive wins. These folks didn't just make money, they changed the world. Let's meet 3 of them. Entrepreneur 1. Lisa Curtis and Kuli Kuli. First up, Lisa Curtis, the founder of Kuli Kuli. Lisa was a Peace Corps volunteer in Niger when she discovered moringa, a super nutritious plant that grows like a weed, even in tough conditions. She saw how it could fight malnutrition and help farmers earn a living. So in 2014, she started Kuli Kuli to sell moringa-based snacks and powders in the U.S. But here's the cool part. She didn't just build a business, she built a supply chain that pays farmers fair wages and supports sustainable agriculture in Africa and beyond. Lisa raised money through crowdfunding and impact investors who believed in her mission. Today, Kuli Kuli's products are in thousands of stores, and the company's worth millions. Investors who backed her early on got a piece of that success while helping fight hunger and climate change. Talk about a triple win. Entrepreneur 2, Boyan Slat and the Ocean Cleanup. Next, meet Boyan Slat, a Dutch inventor who was just 16 when he got fed up with all the plastic in our oceans. He founded the Ocean Cleanup in 2013 to develop tech that sucks up plastic from the seas. Sounds like a sci-fi movie, right? But it's real. Boyan raised over $40 million from investors who wanted to save the oceans. His machines have already removed millions of pounds of plastic, and investors are betting on his tech to create a cleaner future, and a profitable one. Here's the deal. Companies like the Ocean Cleanup aren't just saving turtles. They're creating new markets. Investors who fund these projects are banking on a future where clean oceans mean big business, like recycling or ecotourism. Boyan's still in his 20s, and he's already changing the game. That's the power of sustainable investing. Entrepreneur 3, Jessica O. Matthews and Uncharted Power. Last but not least, Jessica O. Matthews, the brain behind Uncharted Power. Jessica grew up between the US and Nigeria and saw how unreliable electricity was in many communities, so she invented a soccer ball that generates electricity when you kick it, called the socket. How cool is that? Her company, Uncharted Power, now builds renewable energy solutions for off-grid communities. She raised millions from impact investors who saw her vision, clean energy for everyone, everywhere. Jessica's company is growing fast, and her investors are seeing returns while powering communities that need it most. Her story shows that sustainable investing isn't just about big corporations. It's about backing innovators who solve real problems. These stories aren't just inspiring. They're proof that you can invest in a better world and still come out ahead. Whether it's Moringa, Ocean Cleanup, or energy-generating soccer balls, sustainable investing is about backing ideas that make life better for everyone. All right, let's tackle some myths that might be holding you back from jumping into sustainable investing. You've probably heard a few of these, so let's set the record straight. Myth 1. Sustainable investing means sacrificing profits. Busted. People used to think you had to choose between doing good and making money. Not anymore. Studies show ESG funds often match or beat traditional investments. For example, in 2023, ESG-focused ETFs had an average return of 8.5%, compared to 7.9% for regular funds. Plus, companies like Tesla and Patagonia show you can make millions while saving the planet. Myth 2. It's only for rich people. Wrong again. You don't need a yacht or a private jet to invest sustainably. Apps like Robinhood or Acorns let you start with pocket change, and many ESG funds have low minimums so anyone can get in on the action. It's like buying a coffee. You don't need to be a millionaire to afford it. Myth 3. It's too complicated. Nope, it's not rocket science. With user-friendly apps and websites, you can filter for sustainable investments in minutes. Plus, there are tons of free resources, like blogs, YouTube channels like ours, and podcasts that explain it all in plain English. You're already halfway there just by watching this video. Myth 4. It doesn't really make a difference. Oh, it makes a huge difference. Every dollar you invest in sustainable companies helps fund clean energy, fair wages, or ethical practices. For example, $1,000 invested in a green bond could help build a solar farm that powers 50 homes for a year. Your money is like a superhero. It can save the day, so no more excuses. Sustainable investing is profitable, accessible, simple, and impactful. Ready to make your money a force for good? Let's wrap this up with some final tips and a call to action. We're almost at the finish line, but before we go, let's lock in some pro tips to make your sustainable investing journey a success. These are the secrets that top investors use to maximize their impact and profits. Tip 1. Stay informed. The world of sustainable investing moves fast. New companies, funds, and technologies pop up all the time. Follow trusted sources like Bloomberg Green, GreenBiz, or even our channel for the latest updates. Knowledge is power, and the more you know, the smarter your investments will be. Tip 2. Be patient. Investing is a long game. Don't expect to double your money in a week. Sustainable investments often grow steadily over years, so give your portfolio time to shine. Think of it like planting a tree. It takes time, but the shade is worth it. Tip 3. Engage with companies. As an investor, You're not just a bystander, you're a part owner of these companies. Use your voice. Vote on shareholder resolutions. Ask companies about their ESG practices. Companies listen when investors speak up, and you can push them to do better. Tip 4. Celebrate your impact. Every step you take in sustainable investing is something to celebrate. Whether you're funding clean energy or supporting fair wages, you're making a difference. Check your fund's impact reports to see the real-world results of your investments. It's like getting a thank you note from the planet. All right, it's time to take action. Here's what I want you to do next. Pick one cause you're passionate about. Climate, equality, whatever lights you up. Download an investment app like Robinhood or Wealthfront and filter for ESG funds. Start with a small amount. Even $10 is enough to dip your toes in. Subscribe to our channel for more tips on making money and making a difference. Hit that like button and share this video with a friend who wants to change the world too. Sustainable investing isn't just about money. It's about building a future you're proud of. Your dollars can fight climate change, lift communities, and make you wealthier in the process. So what are you waiting for? Let's make your money work for good causes. Wow, what a journey. We've covered a ton today. What sustainable investing is, why it matters, how to start, and some incredible entrepreneurs who've shown us what's possible. From Yvon Chouinard's Patagonia to Lisa Curtis's Cooley Cooley, Boyan Slat's Ocean Cleanup, and Jessica Matthews's Uncharted Power, these stories prove that you can make money and make the world a better place. Here's the truth. Every dollar you invest is a choice. You can choose to support companies that pollute, exploit, or cut corners. Or you can choose to back businesses that care about the planet, people, and progress. Sustainable investing lets you be a hero, not just for your bank account, but for the world we all share. Thanks for hanging out with me for this epic deep dive into sustainable investing. If you loved this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Drop a comment below. Tell me what cause you're passionate about or which entrepreneur's story inspired you the most. And if you want to start investing today, check the links in the description for apps, funds, and resources to get you going. Until next time, keep making money and making a difference. See you in the next video.